Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Does your heart ever feel like a gathering storm, full of passion and fire? Sometimes we have big feelings that we don't know what to do with. Today, we are going to look at two men from the Bible who knew all about that feeling. They were brothers named James and John. Jesus gave them a special nickname, Boanerges, which means sons of thunder. This name is a powerful clue. It tells us so much about who they were and who they would become. It's a name that rumbles with energy and hints at a story of incredible transformation. Before we dive into their story, if you feel that little spark of excitement, go ahead and be like a lightning strike that hits the subscribe button. Imagine a normal morning on the Sea of Galilee. The air is cool and smells of water and fish. James and John are in their boat with their father, Zebedee. They are busy at their work, mending the nets that provide for their family. This is their life, a rhythm of work and rest they have known for years. Then, a man walks along the shore. It is Jesus. He looks at them, right into their hearts, and says, "Follow me." Matthew 4:21. In that very moment, something shifts. The call is simple, yet it holds the weight of a new destiny. It is an invitation to leave everything familiar behind. The Bible tells us that James and John immediately left their boat and their father. They didn't pause to ask questions. They simply went. This shows us the power of Jesus' call and the readiness in their hearts. Their response was as quick and decisive as a clap of thunder. From fishermen to fishers of men, they began to walk as his apprentices. One of the most telling moments happened when Jesus and his disciples were traveling to Jerusalem. They tried to pass through a village in Samaria, but the people there did not welcome them. James and John were furious. They turned to Jesus and asked, "Lord, do you want us to call fire down from heaven to destroy them?" Luke 9:54. Their reaction was immediate, powerful, and destructive. It was thunder without rain. Jesus immediately corrected them. He turned and rebuked their fiery spirits, reminding them that he came not to destroy lives, but to save them. True strength is not in calling down fire, but in offering forgiveness. He was teaching them to channel their powerful emotions not into anger, but into a patient, redemptive love. The storm inside them needed a guide, and Jesus was that guide. Another scene reveals their ambition. Their mother came to Jesus with James and John and made a bold request. She asked if her two sons could sit in the places of highest honor in his kingdom, one at his right hand, one at his left. This revealed their desire for greatness, still thinking in terms of earthly power and position. Jesus' response was gentle but profound. They did not understand what they were asking. He spoke of a different kind of greatness, one found in serving, giving one's life for others. This lesson was hard and caused tension among the others, but it was necessary. Their bold hearts were being reshaped for the honor of the servant. Well, yeah, that was the work God was doing in them. Despite their flaws, James, John, were chosen for incredible moments of revelation. One of the most profound was the Transfiguration. Jesus took them, along with Peter, up a high mountain. There, Jesus was transformed. His face shone like the sun. His clothes became as white as light. Moses appeared. Elijah appeared. The brothers were terrified and amazed. They heard the voice of God. "This is my Son, whom I love." Matthew 17:5. After Jesus' death and resurrection, their training was put into action. James continued as a fearless leader, his thunder now proclaiming good news. Acts tells us King Herod had James put to death with the sword, the first of the 12 to die a martyr. His life was a short, bright flash of lightning. John's path was different. John lived long, becoming known as the Apostle of Love. He wrote the Gospel of John, 3 letters, and the Book of Revelation, filled with love, light, and truth. So, what can we learn today from James and John, the sons of thunder? Their story invites each of us to let our strong feelings, passions, and bold hearts be guided. not suppressed. God gave them to you for a reason. Boldness can do great good when guided by love, patience, and a desire to serve. Growth is a process. Even the closest disciples had to learn mercy and humility. Be patient with yourself. James showed love through a brave early death. John through a lifetime of gentle care. Both were powerful. Both were true. Love is a daily choice to serve, forgive, and speak truth with compassion. If their story moved you, take a moment to reflect. How will you channel your thunder for good? If this video touched you, please like and share. And don't forget to be like that lightning strike and hit the subscribe button. Let's live with a faith that is bold and a love that is steady. Thank you for being here.